Yo, welcome to Music is a Day Job. I'm your host, Sean, and this is brought to you by the Concert app. The Concert app is the artist accelerator app that takes artists from opener to headliner to on tour and gives the fan the best experience in independent live music. Now, today's conversation, because I hear it so much, is crossing genres. Uh, Now, see, the thing is because it's broken into like music wise and show wise, and I see it as an argument for some people. Sometimes I feel it's like a excuse, but musically, let's go from there. Let's start from music wise, and I think some people are, of course, scared to cross genres because they feel like the whole sellout thing and stuff like that. But as I always tell people, musically, if you're going to cross genres, first thing is you need to be able to understand music good enough to cross genres in the first place. Like, don't go over there if you don't understand it. But I feel like one of the best things that is happening right now, like you see, like the Beyonce album, the country album, and it brings people, it unites people. At the same time, she can do it good enough to make it pop. And the thing about the crossing genres, like I think it's good. I feel that a lot of people are scared of it because they're scared of like being seen some light, and I think mainly happens in like with rappers because rappers are scared to be seen in another light. Um, but I think it also happens with country artists too. Like oddly, like the two total ends, I feel like they're the two types of artists that are scared to venture outside of their like box, and I think that stops you from reaching a lot of demographic. And I feel that musically, your voice should be held at the same regard as an instrument. You can tell the same story over anything. That's why there's so many commonalities between humans, is because we're just telling the human experience. And your voice is an instrument. No one playing the drum says, I can't play this. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one says that. Like, no one who plays an instrument says, oh, I can't do this. Now, they might not do it, but that doesn't mean they can't do it. Use your voice as an instrument. And different genres are something you should probably expand to because you never know what type of fans you could get in some of these other genres that people will respect it. And I feel that the consumer actually doesn't box you like this. The industry boxes you like this. The industry boxes so you have to be like this, or this, so they can categorize things so they know the sales and they understand how to maneuver those sales. It's a business for them. So they have the products and the different types of products. I have to sell these products separate because then I can control it and then see who, like where this money needs to go and how this money needs to work and stuff like that. And so they can control it how they want to control it. You, on the other end, because you're making your own product, if you're an independent artist, you're deciding this. You're deciding what you want to sing about. And I feel like that's good with like what Beyonce's doing, because the thing is her same fans like it. And she's also gaining new fans. And I wouldn't say like don't just jump off the, like you rap and then now you gonna sing country. Like I feel you can do stuff like rap on country songs. Like I have a song right now that I have like an artist that does like a popish country sound, and we mixed it together. We got a rap drum kick. He played on the guitar. He sang, and I rapped. It's like I feel people get scared of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like it's not the consumer that's scared of it. It's you, because of the music industry. Now, show wise, I actually hear this. Like some people are scared to do shows with other genres. Now, here's the weird thing about this situation is when you do talent shows, everyone has a different talent, and people come see all the different talent. When you get to the point of big festivals, it's usually all different kinds of talent. When you go to a lot of award shows, it's usually all different type of talent, unless it's a very specific like country music awards or hip hop awards. But the majority of just regular award shows, mixed. No one ever seems to cry, though, about that. A lot of times we scare the artist into this. And yes, there is some things that you can say, hey, if I went to go see an opera show, I didn't want to go see a rap show. And they do have different consumers there, different cultures. To me, we're all people. So I feel that more cultures you need to unite. So if you didn't put the stigma on it and the stereotype on it, like let's say even like how you dress. If you were to go to an opera show, you probably dress in like suit and tie and everything. If you went to a rap show, you probably dress in sweats and stuff like that. All the stigmas is what ties you to it. Because I know people that listen to opera that listen to hip hop. I know people that listen to jazz that listen to country. I know people that listen to all this stuff. So either you're putting the stigma in your head to believe that they can't exist in the same night. But see, I see too much to happen. Like in Colorado here, they have Wu-Tang and the opera. And the classical, they play the opera while Wu-Tang raps. And it's like a big deal out here. And they do it at Red Rocks. And this is what I'm saying. Is before you knock it because you want to be on a night with tons of people that's the same, you need to check that, do these people want to hear you? I've watched a country artist come and perform at a rap show and everyone loved them. Because the artist could play the guitar, sing at the same time, and do it all. And they didn't need no backup beats, everything. And so people respected the talent involved in it. And they were able to gain a lot of fans from there. And they came and said to me too, like, yeah, man, like I never expected that all these people would want to do music with me and everything like that because I sing country and they rap. So don't let that get into even content wise. Look at your content sometimes and just see if you are building the same type of content and you're not experimenting with things that would fit a different type of genre style of content. Like I would look at rock pages because I knew they look like rock stars. And at one point in my career, like rap was very looked at as in like the pictures you took were gangster. Like you had to take them in like ways that was like you and the homies, you in the streets, you did it. You got the car with you, you got the bad chick with you, you got the bottles with you. So you're taking content that fits the genre and you're allowing them to dictate the genre for you. But then I would look at stuff that was like rock stars. And I would say like they did a lot of crowd shots, like of them wilding with the crowd and their fans, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, that's something that was appealing to me in my career, is like me showing all the fans that I had and them getting that experience of us taking a picture together. And then so that became part of my like thing. Like I'd take pictures with like big crowds of people wilding. Then I look at even like country artists and I noticed that they take a lot of environment pictures with them in it and stuff like that. Like they are like standing in like places that, you know what I'm saying, that fit their culture, you know? So it's like, I wanted to do things that were like that, like take pictures just in nature. And like rappers don't take nature pictures. like they take hood pictures, but they don't take no nature pictures. Like then I started being like, yo, let me take some nature pictures, like of me in nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I like it. And it caught another fan. You know, it caught other fans that like that type of stuff. So don't hold yourself to any genre and don't let yourself get boxed in to a genre idea that's based off because the music industry has created it and you're stuck in it because that's how they split their products. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Download the Concert app. If we're having shows in your area, make sure you get on those shows. If we're having a conference in your area, make sure you come to the conference. Be good to see you, and then we can talk about taking music as a day job. If we're not in your area yet, make sure you tell other artists to get onto the app so then we can see the demand and we can get out there. If you know any venues, make sure you let us know so we can start building at those venues and start having those shows. This has been Music as a Day Job. I'm your host, Sean, and this is brought to you by the Concert app.